Oh my gosh, this is so many cars. What did I do? So, as you saw there, that was a lot of Fast and Furious Racing Champions cars. Recently, if you are not familiar with him, Phil, over at Peak Time Racing, so he's been doing a bunch of whatnot auctions and he's been selling a bunch of his stuff. And I ended up working out a deal with him to buy his entire Fast and Furious Racing Champions collection. And it just arrived today, as well as a couple other goodies. So here's just an example. So this was actually before I purchased Peak Time's collection. I bought Ja Rule's Acura from the first movie. You can see here some more details on the back. But I think I might be getting another one of these in this collection. I honestly don't even know all the cars that are in here. I have the box over here to my side. And like I said, he included a whole bunch of stickers, which is super cool. So we're just going to kind of go through this one card at a time. And I remember he actually said he was going to throw this one in as a freebie. So he was selling this one in the stream, and you can see the card is like really off-centered. So kind of cool, kind of maybe factory error. So maybe I will have to pay it forward and do a giveaway with this guy. But let's start getting into the Racing Champions cars. Car number one. So as you can see here, they all have a series number. So you can see here on the back, this will show you all the cars that are in that series. And I think it went up to series 12, which is pretty crazy. But so this first car is the 95 Honda Civic Street Racer. So it'd be fun to go back in the movie and watch like super carefully to see all the cars just like in the background and stuff, and see if you recognize any of these cars. Because obviously this was not a major car in the movie, but it must have been featured in there somewhere. So there's car number one. So I think this had the complete Series 1 in it, and it looks like we are getting all those cars right now. So this is a huge one here. So this is one of the black Honda Civic heist cars from the first movie. So if you know anything about Fast and Furious, then you will for sure recognize this. These are super cool. So I think I have one of these already, but having three loose ones would be really cool. But I don't know if I can get myself to crack these open. But there is car number two. Did a great job of packaging these, by the way, so very much so appreciated. Here's another Series 1 car, the 2003 Dodge Viper. So not sure, this obviously another not super main car, but so there you can see all the different ones. So we have the Civic Street Racer, and the Viper are the three that we have unboxed so far. And holy cow, look, another Honda Civic Street Racer, or not Street Racer, but another heist car. So now I have three of these, which is super cool. Dang, I did not know that there was two of these coming. Super cool. And here we have a big hitter. So here we have Brian's Mitsubishi Eclipse. So this one is also from Series 1. So I do have one of these sealed already and one of them loose. So these cars in loose form look fantastic. So all the details are there. Has the correct wing. It has the carbon hood with the graphics on there. Has the roof scoop. I mean, everything about these is just spot on. So super cool. Like, I don't know, I'm super big right now on collecting these. Just because they're so vintage. Like, I love the labeling and stuff on here, or not the labeling, but just the branding on it. And man, it just really hits home back to that early 2000s Fast and Furious times. So very cool. So I think so this also was a Series 1 car. So I think there's maybe just one or two left. And here, continuing on with the Series 1, we have the Mazda RX-7 Street Racer. So this is definitely Fast and Furious, like Need for Speed Underground vibes, just with like the crazy coloring and body kit. So once again, it would be cool to go back in the movie and try to spot some of these cars. But that is another one from Series 1. Just going to keep digging through the box here. And here, this one I think also is in Series 1, but here is a Series 2. This is Dom's RX-7. So I do have one of these loose on the channel already. I actually drilled it and wheel swapped it because the wheels on mine were pretty messed up, but super neat. So let's look on the back. So RX-7, that's interesting. Oh yeah, Mazda RX-7. So it looks like Dom's RX-7 is in Series 1 and Series 2. So we'll have to see. I'm pretty sure he had the full Series 1 in here. And yes, it looks like I was right. So this does have the full complete Series 1. So here is Dom's RX-7 again. So here they are with the side-by-side. I don't see any major differences here. So I guess they just wanted to repeat it, but still more than happy. So man, I have a lot of those now. And actually looking in the box here, there is even another Series 1. So this one has a little yellowing. So this would be a decent one to open actually. If I wanted, I guess I don't need another one open, but. And then rounding it up for Series 1 cars. So here is another of Brian's Mitsubishi Eclipse. So here's just the back again. So yeah, we got the whole Series 1 and a bunch of multiples. And the multiples are of the big hitters, right? We got 2 Civics, 2 RX-7s, and 2 of the Eclipses, which super happy about. And we will move on here to Series 2. So here we have Ja Rule's Acura Integra. So I was correct. So the one I bought on eBay. So we have another one right here. So one of these is going to be getting cracked open because I really want one of these loose. So I'll have to see what one is the better card, and then we will crack open the other one. But that will be on another video. I will be doing some unboxings here because I think some stuff that I have duplicates of, I am going to be unboxing. So continuing on with Series 2, we have the Eclipse Street Racer. So I actually just bought this one on eBay in loose form for I think around $20 or so. But it was super minty. So very impressed with how well the car was maintained, especially for being 20 years old. But a lot of the loose ones of these cars that you see on eBay and stuff are in like horrible condition. So I was really excited to pick this one up in loose form and have it be in good shape. Here's another repeat actually from Series 1, and this one has a lot of yellowing on the card as well. So this one is probably going to be one that we crack open to add to our loose collection. So our loose collection is going to be growing a lot, which I am very excited about. And here, skipping ahead all the way to Series 9, we have, what is this? It's not Slapjack, is it Orange Julius, or guy's name with this RX-7? So this is from the first race in Too Fast, Too Furious. I don't know if that his name actually is Julius or Orange Julius or something. Sounds really corny, but I mean, it is the Fast and Furious movies, which are kind of corny. So here is the Series 9 cars. So we have the Jetta. Very nice. So there is that one from Series 9. And here we have another big ticket car. So here we have Jesse's Volkswagen Jetta. So this one is from Series 4. Man, I wonder where were these sold when they were actually out in stores? Was it at like Walmart's? Oh, Toys R Us right there. But yeah, I was not collecting at this time, and it'd be so crazy to go back in time and just see these like all hanging from the pegs and picking these up. Man, that would be so cool. So I do have one of these sealed already. I do not have one loose. So I don't know if I want to crack one or not, but I don't know. It's getting pretty tempting. And here from Series 7, 1996 Dodge Viper GTS. So was there a Viper in Too Fast, Too Furious when they were like doing the test to go get the cigar out of the Ferrari? Was one of those cars a Viper? I can't remember. I'm just trying to remember if this one had any movie significance. This car looks really big too. if you put it up here next to this Eclipse, and it has like a lot of weight to it. I wonder if the hood, it almost looks like the hood opens on this one. Like, definitely some deep lines there. You have to let me know down in the comments if you have this one loose. I wonder, it looks like the hood might open. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, this one has some pretty good weight to it. And here we have Dom's Charger. So this one, interesting that it was all the way in set 7 until they made Dom's Charger. Seems like it would have been in one of the more earlier sets, but I actually have another one of these sealed that I have been planning to open. I just haven't done it yet. So there will definitely be a Racing Champion Fast and Furious unboxing coming here very soon. Wow, we still have a few left here. This is crazy. So here we have the Series 7 again, Acura Integra Type R Street Racer. This one definitely fits the Fast and Furious vibe with, you know, the wild body kit and livery and huge spoiler on there. It's pretty cool. It has the Fast and Furious on the back windshield. So this would be kind of a cool one to have loose. I think it would look kind of neat lining upside like a drag strip or something. Kind of like the first race in the first movie where all the cars are on the street and they're racing by them. So here we have the Honda NSX straight from Japan. This casting does not look very good. So Racing Champions does a really good job. This car looks really funky. So I don't know if it's just me, but this one does not look that great. I wonder if this is like an officially licensed car or not, but like I said, this one just does not look too good. But we got it. Add it to the collection. And here we have the Yenko Camaro. So this was from Too Fast, Too Furious, as you can see here. And this was when they did the down and back race with Brian and Rome, and they won the cars. So I do have one of these loose also. And the hood does open on this one, and the casting is a very nice one. So nice to add another sealed one here to the collection. Next up, we have another Dodge Viper. So now that I think about it and seeing this sticker, I think this Viper, the convertible, it was in the race, or not the race, but when Verone was testing them to go steal the cigar. So I think this is from that scene. I don't think there was the red car, wasn't there like a red Mustang Cobra or something? But yeah, so this Viper was from Too Fast, Too Furious, from that one freeway scene. And the last car here, also from Too Fast, Too Furious, is another Mitsubishi Eclipse. This one looks really nice. So it's hard to pick it up on camera here, but the paint has a ton of flake in it and just looks really cool. So very similar to Brian's Eclipse, has the same spoiler, has different wheels that look really nice. Man, this would be a cool one to have loose as well. Man, it's so hard looking at all these and just wanting to like crack all of them open. So like I said, everything here in front of you was from the Peak Time Racing purchase, but just the other night, so I look for these on eBay like every single day, and the other night, this bad boy popped up, which is Suki's S2000 from Too Fast, Too Furious, and this one is extremely rare. So this is actually the first time I've ever seen this one even for sale. I didn't even know it existed until maybe like a year and a half ago. I think I saw some videos of a loose one, and so I saw this pop up and I immediately bought it. So I did not want to dink around and wait and try to make an offer or anything like that. I just bought it like instantly. So super, super happy to have this one in here. So this comes in the same set as I think it's the Eclipse Spider as well as the Evo, which we have both of those loose. So this one would be so awesome to have loose, but it's just way, way too rare to crack it. So I am not going to be cracking this one open. All right, so here are all the cars here in front of you. So we added, I think, 24 Racing Champions Fast and Furious cars to the collection. So big shout out and thank you to Phil over at Peak Time for hooking me up. Super excited we were able to make a deal. I remember watching his video on YouTube a couple years ago where he went over all these cars, and I was super jealous about it. So when the opportunity popped up for me to grab some of these, I jumped on it right away. So Thanks again to Phil over at Peak Time, and stay tuned for a Racing Champions unboxing video. We are for sure going to be cracking open some of these, and especially some of the duplicates. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will catch you on the next video. Peace.